Lord Bernhard.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is Lord Bernhard TV back at you with another I Just Watched, The Invisible Man. But we're going to go ahead and just read the back. It's going to give you a summary of what this movie is about. Let's go ahead. Trapped in a violent, controlling relationship with the wealthy scientist, Cecilia, played by Elizabeth Moss, escapes in the dead of the night and disappears into hiding. But when her abusive ex-husband suddenly dies, Cecilia suspects his death was a hoax. As a series of eerie events, coincidences, turns lethal, threatening the lives of those she loves, Cecilia's sanity begins to unravel, while she desperately tries to prove she is being hunted by someone nobody can see. So, imagine everybody around you thinking you're crazy when you know that, this particular person is there, but nobody can see them. That's crazy, man. That'll drive you crazy, the fact that you cannot really explain yourself because people cannot really see the evidence, So how does this story play out? The movie is definitely captivating, but the only thing, it touches on social issues with domestic violence, control, whether it be a man on a woman or a woman on a man, because it can go both ways. But this movie was particularly dealing with the man abusive nature towards his wife in this movie. But it definitely keeps you in the movie. My only gripe is, what I have to deduct I have to give it a 4 out of 5 for the story, is because if you're paying attention, you can figure out what's going on. You pretty much know what's going to happen, so you're not too surprised when you see certain things transpire in the movie. That's my only drawback. But even with that said, it still is a very intriguing. It's an excellent story, just a different, a good spin on the on that type of subject matter, and making that subject matter horror, because that's exactly what it is. It's a very horrific. It has to be a very horrific experience to be in a domestic place where this man has so much power, so much money, controls so much things, and you're kind of like stuck there, and vice versa if it was a woman doing this to a man. So definitely contemporary work on social consciousness, like it says on the back. It's a 4 out of 5 for the story. So now let's move on to the 4K picture. You're going to hear a lot of people saying like, oh, this movie is the best movie ever, as far as picture quality. It's up there. This is not a movie that you would put in to show off your television. Definitely not a movie that you would put in. But that doesn't mean that the picture is not very good, because it is very clear. But it's not going to blow your socks off, because the type of environment that they're trying to set is like a bleak, it's like a bleak setting. So it's not like a flashy, bright lights, neon lights all over the place, and no. But it's a very clear picture. You see details very crisply. The details are very crisp, especially when it comes to the details in the face. When they get the close-ups of the face, you see every imperfection, almost like to a fault, But nonetheless, that's what it's supposed to do. That's why we have 4K. That's why we buy these expensive televisions and these Blu-ray players and streaming devices. So I would give this 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5 for picture quality. Very high. Moving on to audio. Audio is definitely there, man. You're gonna hear it's a quiet film for the most part. You're gonna hear everything. Her walking on the wall, footsteps, the knife cuts, the punches, the gunshots. Everything sounds really good, really good. In the it's Dolby Atmos as well. Doesn't make too much good use of that, but it is there occasionally. Sound, I'll give it a 5 out of 5. I thought the sound stage was done very well. So the acting, I thought Elizabeth Moss did her thing. Solid performance playing Cecilia in this movie. You felt everything that she felt. You felt it when she was in fear for her life. You felt it when nobody would listen to her, when she's trying to explain to them what's going on. You see her slowly going totally insane. You feel her. You feel when she gathers her confidence again, and you feel it when she's like, yeah, I got justice. I avenged. I did the damn thing. And you feel all of that. So shout out to Elizabeth Moss for her knockdown performance in this film. And everybody else acted good as well in the film, but Elizabeth Moss, she took the cake on that. So, do you want to watch this movie or do you want to pass? You definitely want to watch this movie, and you also want to purchase this movie if you're into collecting physicals of movies. This movie is an excellent addition. The 4K is good, the sound's good, the story's good, the immersion's good. All of that is good. So definitely add this contemporary horror tale. To me, it's more like a thriller into your collection. I don't think that you will be disappointed with this edition. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of Just Watched. I will see you on the next one. Leave it in the comments what you think about this video. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell, and I will see you on the next video. Peace.